Lewis, defeat here against Hartlepool. How disappointed are you?
Yeah, well, you're always upset when you lose a game, especially today. I think we've lost 2 on the bounce now, and it's really, really gutting in terms of, like, I think the manager said it after the game on Tuesday, probably some of our better type performances with the ball, but we're just not obviously putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's what obviously football's about. And tomorrow, when anyone picks up the paper and they see that we've lost, it's going to look worse than sort of the performance sort of told.
10 minutes after the game, so it's not a lot of time to digest the actual performance, but where do you think the game was lost? What's your raw reaction?
I think it's honest. It's just a lack of goals at the minute. We've obviously gone 1 goal in 4 games, and that's not good enough. But as a collective, that's not good enough. Us as staff, obviously, we take responsibility first, but then obviously as players, we've got to share it. And I think we all know that. I think everyone's acutely aware of that. Everyone can see that, and I think you can probably tell by sort of the masses that have come and watched in the last 3 games, Oxford City included, sort of the quality of the performance. But unfortunately, what happens inside the 18-yard box is what matters, and that's in our side and their side.
2/3 of the pitch, we seem to be not bad, playing quite well. What do you think is going wrong in that final third?
Yeah, just not scoring. I think goals at vital times. I think you saw it when we obviously picked up the late one against Barnet, and then we went and obviously won the next 2. And I think you saw the goal that we missed one, and then Hilly scored straight after against Fylde. They're big goals at big times, and at the minute we're just not seeming to do that. Obviously we had a fantastic chance in the first half with Sid, and that's got to be a goal. We all know that, he knows that, but listen, we don't need to then lose confidence in one another. We've got to say, look, we've got to keep that level of performance and what we're doing in 2/3 of the pitch, and we've got to bring it in that final third. But unfortunately, that's where games change.
I have to ask, at the moment in the changing room, how are the boys?
Yeah, listen, they're gutted, but they're gutted after every game in terms of when you don't come away with a win. Listen, I think we're going to play a lot worse this season and win games. That's the thing. But try and lift the team straight after a loss, it's going to be difficult. But listen, we've got to dust ourselves down and go again on Monday, because we've got another game on Tuesday, and this is the sort of ferocious side of the league, that you always have another game to turn it round, and that's the good side of it. But at the minute, it doesn't feel like it.
It's the first time after a competitive fixture I suppose I've heard from you. So, in your opinion, how do we turn games like today into that valuable 3 points?
Listen, we've got to score. We've got to start winning those games. I think when it's that tightness, when you see that we don't look like we're going to concede many. Okay, them today, they probably had 2 big chances. The one that Els has tipped over, and then obviously he got a free run into our sort of wide area, and then he's crossed the ball, and obviously it's come off Lingy and gone in. They're just moments that are going against us at the minute. But does that mean that we sort of rip up the playbook and restart again? I don't think so. I think if we can start taking those chances at the other end now, and I think today probably last 10 minutes we've changed. We've gone to 2 up top. We've put Fipsy up top. We've really tried to get after him, and unfortunately it's not fallen for us today. But that doesn't mean that we're going to sort of down tools. We're just going to go away today, assess it, and then go again for a game against Halifax on Tuesday.
Finally, we are in a bit of a rough patch, as you did mention, so how important is it for everyone at the club, the supporters, to the players, to the coaches, to the staff, to all just stick together right now and keep riding the wave until it comes good?
Listen, one thing I will say is the support from everyone around us has been fantastic. Everywhere we go, every sort of fan that we speak to, they've been fantastic, whether they've come away from home or at home. But they can tell that the boys are giving them everything, and they're giving us everything. So the united front that we're showing at the minute is fantastic. But on the flip side, we don't want to be where we are at the moment. We don't want to have another run like we're having at the moment, but we had it before, and we come out and won 3 on the bounce. So we know that we've got it in there, and we know the quality that we've got inside the building. Listen, it'd be easy for me to stand up here and make excuses about sort of injuries and things like that, but listen, we deal with what the cards that we're dealt, and we just continue and put our best foot forward and try and get 3 points on Tuesday.